Welcome to Everyday Enlightenment. I'm Claritha. It is important that you are able to differentiate the energy and the vibration of self versus the energy and vibration of non-self. Yes, ultimately, everything is connected and really there is no separation. However, with the density of matter that we have in our physical bodies and in the world, everything holds a different energy and has a different vibratory rate, which helps us distinguish self from non-self, kind of like the immune system. And the intense duality that you're experiencing, that we all are experiencing, in the me versus not me, in the us versus them, in any polarizing scenario, is in service for you to know yourself, to know your vibration, to know your resonance better. Why is this important? Because, my friends, there is a frequency of irritation, of confusion, of hopelessness, and anxiety being pumped through the airways, through various ways. And for a lot of people, it feels like you're energetically or emotionally off, but maybe you can't necessarily associate it with anything specific. I'm in Chicago, as most of you know, and about 1 month ago, I noticed a frequency signal being broadcast throughout the city. And this frequency is meant to intentionally insert agitation into people's consciousness, which is not okay. Think about what happens when you carry more agitation in your system, when you just feel more agitated in general, right? So you're easily irritated, more likely to fly off the handle, you're less patient, you're less loving towards yourself, you're less loving towards others, you're definitely less concerned with taking time to do the things that are good for your health. You may drink more, you may eat more, you may look for a quick fix to fix all of your problems, and you're easily distracted. Do not allow that in. Do not allow that in. Pay attention to what is going on in your field. Know your energy and yourself so well that if anything tries to interfere or control that, you're aware of it. And it's usually a shift. So all of a sudden when this happens, all of a sudden you're sad or you're mad, you notice there's a shift in your state of being, but you don't know why. The why is this external frequency coming in and overriding your internal frequency. It's subtle and it's not okay. And it's done on purpose. And it's not okay because you are a sovereign being unto yourself. Only you, I say this all the time, only you get to have domain on what goes on here. So if you don't know what your energy feels like, or you don't have a feeling of your pure vibration, like just who you are, like what you are, what it feels like, it would behoove you to catch up on this very quickly, because the energy duality that's happening right now is going to get stronger and stronger. And if you don't know who you are, if you don't know your energy and what that feels like, it's going to be confusing and anxiety inducing. And you will feel fearful because you will feel like there's no safe harbor in the storm. But the truth is, you're your own safe harbor. You were born with the innate capability to navigate the world using your intuition, trusting your gut, and knowing yourself well enough to discern truth from fear and what is in alignment and for your highest and best good for you. But you can't do that if you don't know yourself. So, if you haven't ever been a patient in my acupuncture clinic, or we haven't worked with each other with the energy work I do, or you haven't taken any of the classes or courses that I've had, I want to share with you one of my favorite apps. This is super easy. One of my favorite apps that helps you get in touch and know yourself better. And the app is called Insight Timer. I'll put a link below. And I've used it for years. It's one of my absolute favorites. And one of the things I love about it, that it is great wherever you are in your energy, meditation, self-love journey. And if you haven't started, it's really great for beginners. So If you have a hard time meditating, which a lot of people do, there are a ton of options for you. So new meditators often find guided meditation helpful because the guidance helps them to not focus on their busy brain and not focus on the I'm not doing it right thing that happens. But it's also really great if you're just looking for like soothing sounds to breathe to. You can find an ambient sound, set the timer, and just be with yourself. Even if you don't want to meditate now, they also have other amazing things that help you get in touch with your own energy, like yoga and different courses and things with sleep support, which we all need really great sleep right now. So it's definitely worth checking out. This is not a paid promotion or anything, so I don't want you to think that, but I'm just sharing something that I really love that I have found super helpful. So look up Insight Timer on Google Play or Apple. It's a totally free app. They have some paid extras, but it's totally free to get started. And I'll put a couple links below. My point is, do something. I cannot stress enough how much this is important right now for you to do something for your energy and your vibration. The duality in the world is going to get more intense and more intense before it reaches a boiling point and then flips into a world where love, compassion, respect, and sovereignty are the norm for everyone. That is where we are going. So hold your light and be in your heart. Have a good week.